This is why a walking stick is important. Something over there is causing some big ripples. I bet all my money it's those carp I saw last year. This is just one of the unfortunate realities of exploring the woods. No matter where you go, there's going to be invasive species. A month from now, you won't be able to walk through the spot. It's going to be dense and overgrown, a lot like the jungles that this species is native to. One of the most aggressive plants on the planet. I'd cut them down, but like a hydra, they just multiply if you chop off the top. And this species of knotweed is known to have roots that go sometimes 17 feet below the surface. Once it's established, there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. Well, we might be getting some rain, boys. I don't think it'll be much, though. It should pass pretty quick. I love it when a log becomes its own ecosystem. This is my favorite time of year because within a month, this is all going to be so overgrown you won't be able to walk through it. It makes exploring this area so easy right now. That's a gorgeous violet. That's a very healthy violet. A 100 million likes and I will sit on that and smoke one day. This is a classic floodplain. A classic crayfish burrow. Although this one's kind of unusual because it's at a perfect 45-degree angle. I don't know if the video will be able to pick that up very well, but it's an unusual angle, especially on such flat ground. Here it is, the fabled secret lost pond. Wow, hopefully I'm not about to throw down some geese. This is a very frequently used trail by animals. There's no tracks from people though, and that's honestly the way I like it. mud's too wet. I can't get very close. You can see why the geese like setting up here. There's so much life everywhere you look. Plenty of food. Oh, there's 3 of them now. A dynamite arrow plant. I am very happy about that. So I'm walking along and I stumble upon this. You might be thinking, oh wow, it's probably just a person or something. It's probably just where some workers were digging on the side of the road, but we are nowhere close to the road. There are no tracks of a human leading up to this other than mine now. And this is very fresh. This is very fresh. And it seems that whatever did this was going after roots. There's another spot over here too. I think they went a little deeper down with this one. Yep, going after the roots. For a visual representation of how big this spot is, and the walking stick is taller than I am. This is alarming to me because it looks like the work of a very notorious invasive species. I think what we're dealing with are wild boars. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in this area. And though I've never seen wild boars personally, I won't completely count it out. Again, I have checked this entire area. I have combed the ground. There are no human tracks, only hooves tracks. I'm not good enough identifying hooves, but I'm not sure if these are deer or not. Either way, I've seen deer do some crazy things, but dig up a patch of earth that big isn't one of them. Hey, sorry. Didn't notice you. Didn't notice you. Hello. Holy shit. I flipped over that and noticed that somebody was taking a nap. I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry. I honestly did not notice you were there. Anytime you see a thicket in the middle of the woods like these, I'd be wary of going through them. They are a perfect home for larger animals later in the year, and earlier like this before the leaves come on, it's a great place to find snakes. So I'm gonna go the long way so I don't get attacked. This is not an easy log to walk on. This isn't the safest place to be in a windstorm. Okay, we made it to some relatively clear ground. It's at least a lot easier to walk on this. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if there were boar down here, because they're rampant in Florida, and this reminds me of a lot of the canals and banks I'd explore down there. Hopefully the rain passes soon. I'm taking shelter under a tree. It's honestly not the biggest deal. Just a chance to stop and take a smoke break. All right, I guess it's gonna rain for the next hour or so, but you know what? Fuck it, that's cool. It's not gonna stop us from looking for stuff. Oh no, the water already looks a lot higher over there. I might have to find an alternative route to get around. I hope I don't have to climb up on the highway. But as it is, God, the water's already so high. Look at that. Nice soccer ball though. And just because I'm trying to get out of here doesn't mean I can't stop looking for snakes, because this area is full of them. This was completely dry when I came through here the first time, and wait a second, hold on. Hold on, I think I might see something. Hold on. It is. It is. This is crazy. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. That's hornwort. I can use that. I can keep that in a tank. It must got washed in from the lake. I need to put this in a something to carry it in. Not too bad. It's a fast growing plant, good at consuming nitrates. I'd stay around here longer to see if anything else gets flushed out, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, this is unfortunate. The shell of a dead turtle. Flipping it over, it looks like a slider species. So probably invasive. I'm tempted to take this. Since it's not a native species, it wouldn't naturally be here anyways. I think I have some containment bags for this. I think I can make something really nice out of it. You know, if I had to bet, I'd say this is what the wild boars were after. A big, meaty grub like this. That's a good meal. This is a very frequently used animal trail. Here we go, folks. This is what it's about right here. Power. It's been about 8 or 9 years since I've seen one of these in the wild. You don't understand how special this moment is for me. One of the most beautiful, amazing species of turtle alive today, by far. It's a shame. Pesticides, lawn mowing, dogs, cats even. There's so many things that contribute to these guys not being around nearly as much as they used to be. Cars are a big one. I know I shouldn't pick him up, but there we go. He's a very healthy boy. I'm gonna put him back where I found him. Same exact spot. You can really tell that when water hits down here, it hits. I don't think this is the safest thing to walk on. Oh well. It's just really fucking sad that even what is like in most ways an ideal pristine ecosystem, you still have all this fucking trash everywhere down here. Holy shit, guys, look at this. This is something I didn't expect to find. Giant clamshells. They're pretty decent condition. I might take these with me. I might have to throw them in the pack. This is too cool to skip. I mean, look at this. It's as big as my hand. That's a big animal. It's pretty clear that whatever we've been tracking this whole time made it down here too. Sadly, I think this is as far as we can go. I can't cross that. That mud is way too dangerous and risky to walk through. I could sink. Mud like that actually scares me because it will act just like quicksand. This is really one of those places where you're never too sure what you're gonna find. That's what I'm walking in. Crazy, right? I've never been more happy to find a trail. Wow, I stepped on this ripped up 2-liter and got water all in my shoe, but the only reason I'm worried is because right next to it is a piss bottle. Hopefully that was just mud. Traction isn't great right now. Just so you know how deep the water is. I'll definitely be coming back here to film sometime. Guys, look at this huge carp skeleton I found. What the hell? This is just in the middle of the woods. I think it's a carp. Some fish get washed into floodplains like this, and once the water recedes, they have nowhere to go. That's what I try to prevent. This brings the total to 3.